Verbal Riot.
I feel like being underwhelmed by the MCU is no longer abnormal. I think it's the norm now, right? So, but anyway, I haven't seen all of these. I've only seen I only saw the Daredevil one, but apparently there's a bunch of other things that they show. So let's just get into it. Let's just dive right into it, man. All right, so this is the whole reel that they put together.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
I don't know why they're showing Deadpool and Wolverine. We've already seen that.
It's been some time, hasn't it?
Does he look smaller?
Come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would
The
agree.
Kingpin lost weight, y'all.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
All right, just gonna pause it for a minute there before I get into the Spider-Man animated show. So I look, Daredevil looks okay. It looks okay. Okay. I mean, the thing about this is going to be very hard to not compare this to the Netflix show, right? Because this is the MCU's Daredevil. Now, sure, they have all the same actors. Charlie Cox is back. Vinny is back playing the Kingpin, and I believe the actress who plays Karen is back. Foggy, I think they're all back, but it's not the same writing crew as the Netflix shows, right? So it can kind of go either way. Now, tone wise, it kind of looks like the old Netflix show, so maybe they'll stick to it, but I don't know.
Miss me. Oh! I want to build something undeniable.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
But for an adventure? The battle they will sing about for ages.
Wow, okay, Marvel Zombies. All right.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born to play this character.
And we both have a lot riding on this.
You better not mess this up.
I know.
I am ready.
I am Marvel Jesus.
Why are they showing Deadpool and Wolverine? I don't understand it.
Long road ahead of us. Much to do.
Oh my God!
All right. So, yeah, I don't know why they're showing Deadpool and Wolverine as slated for 2025. We've already seen the movie. Some of us seen it maybe several times already. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Let's talk about the other things. So, Wonder Man. That one, I am very skeptical about, and not just because they did another race swap. I don't understand. Why can't they just give us the characters that we know from the comics? Like, why is that so hard? Why do they have to race and gender swap every single character, man? It's so old. It's so old. It's so tired, man. It's a trope now. It's a trope. And yes, I'm one of those old school cats who read the Avengers with Simon Williams, the real Simon Williams. Like I am a fan of the original Wonder Man. And look, I can see what they're trying to do with it, right? It's going to be another comedy, I guess, sort of. I mean, it looks like a comedy anyway, and about a struggling actor. Geez, how original, right? About a struggling actor in Hollywood who has superpowers. I've heard good things from a source at the MCU who said that, and he's been right on the money about everything he's told me so far. So he said that Wonder Man is actually good. I don't know how true that is. I mean, I'll trust him, right? And I'll definitely give it a shot because I do like the actor playing Wonder Man. I can never pronounce his name right, but it's the same actor who he was Black Manta uh in the Wonder Woman in the Aquaman movie. He was Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen series on HBO. He's a good actor. He's a very, very good actor. And he could play these kind of action roles. So, but I don't know. And then to have Ben Kingsley reprising his role as the the fake Mandarin, right? I forgot what his name is, the character's name in the movies, but the fake Mandarin from Iron Man 3 and from Shang-Chi. It looks goofball, it looks slapstick, it looks stupid. But I heard good things. I heard good things, so maybe it won't disappoint. The one thing I did see in this reel that did surprise me though was Marvel Zombies. I'm really kind of shocked that they're going to go there and actually do a full-on Marvel Zombie show. Because if you guys remember, if you saw the What If series, they did an episode of Marvel Zombies in What If. And I guess it was just so popular that they decided to make a full-on separate series just on Marvel Zombies, which could be cool. That could be cool. Like I liked the first season of What If. The second season was kind of dumb. I didn't like the second season, but the first season of What If was pretty cool. The God, man, the MCU is capable of doing good things. They are. We know that. We've seen them do good things. It's just now everything is put under a microscope with them because for every single step forward, it's always 4 steps backwards, man. Right? For every what if, there's like 5 echoes. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. What else did we saw? We saw Ironheart. Oh God. So actually I did see the Ironheart trailer, but it was very fast and I just saw it the one time. I didn't really pay attention to it. I looked at it here and yeah. Yeah. Guys, you have to understand, we're coming off of Echo and Agatha. The MCU needs some wins. They need some wins, man. And I'm looking at this very underwhelming reel for Disney Plus, and I feel like Disney Plus is the problem. Disney Plus is the problem. If they just focused all their attention on making good movies, theatrical movies, unless it is garbage, I feel like they would be so much better off, man. Or if you're going to do something on Disney Plus, they should all be very limited, like one episode, one shot kind of things, right? Like Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night is still one of my favorite, probably my favorite Disney Plus show. And it wasn't a show, it was a short film. It was it was an MCU short film. Maybe they should focus on that. Just doing short films. Because these series are polluting the waters, man. Nothing I saw here excited me. Even like Daredevil was the closest. It looks okay, but even that, I'm skeptical. I hate Bullseye's costume in this show. I don't know why they just can't give us comic accurate stuff, man. Like it's weird to me that it's that hard to do. And obviously, this modern audience that they're fishing for isn't there. They might as well start catering to the fans again, right? Because they tried it. They tried to go the woke route. They tried to go the modern audience route, and they're not showing up. They're not showing up for them. And they can't keep using Deadpool and Wolverine. That had nothing to do with them. That had nothing to do with the MCU, guys. That movie would have made money no matter who distributed that film and financed it. If it was Fox, if it was Warner Brothers, it doesn't matter the studio. If they let Ryan Reynolds take the helm and do his thing, it wouldn't matter what studio put it out. So I'm not even going to give the MCU credit for Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm not. So they need a win. They need a win. And I'm telling you, man, I keep saying it over and over. And I think sometimes people don't believe me when I'm saying this, but if the Fantastic Four does not do well, it's the beginning of the end. Because look at what we just watched, right? Again, with Disney Plus, we had Echo and Agatha. And then we have this stuff. And then we have the Thunderbolts, which looks like garbage. And then we have the new Captain America 4, which looks terrible. Guys, if the Fantastic Four doesn't do well, I think that's it. I think that's it for the MCU. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, sure, there's Secret Wars, but hear what I'm saying. If Fantastic Four doesn't do well, it's the beginning of the end. Right? I think people will still watch Secret Wars. They'll watch Doomsday or whatever. They'll do all that. But I think what they're going to do is that's going to be the end. They're going to cap it there. And they keep talking about superhero fatigue, right? That people are tired of movies about superheroes. I think, yes, there is a level of that, especially when everything is so mediocre right now, right? Because we have Venom that just came out, which was stupid. We have Craven coming out. Now, yeah, those aren't MCU films. But guess what? To the average normie who really doesn't pay attention to this stuff, all they see is that Marvel label, that Marvel logo. They don't know the difference between the MCU and Sony. They just say it's another superhero film. Especially when you got films based on Spider-Man villains without Spider-Man in them. Okay? Of course they're going to make the connection of MCU, Sony, doesn't matter. It's all Marvel, right? Of course they're going to make that connection. People are they're burned out. They're burned out, man. I'm a little burned out myself, I love this stuff, but not so much. I will say this though, this is such an opportune time for whatever James Gunn is about to do with DC. I get this weird feeling that DC is going to pick up Marvel's slack. Marvel's going to be left by the wayside, and I think DC Studios is going to be the new king. And yes, I'm putting this squarely at the feet of James Gunn. Squarely at the feet of James Gunn. I believe in James Gunn. Because if anyone could do it, it's him.